It is time to determine who among you has truly brought the most energy, effort, and entertainment.
Welcome back to my channel. So, housemates. Oh, let me rephrase it. People that won their wager to meet are selecting what to order for the house. And I think they've ordered it to a reasonable amount. And some most ladies are shouting ice cream, ice cream. Even some guys are shouting ice cream. And Victory said, there's no money for ice cream. There's no money for ice cream. Talma and Faith had an argument because Faith said Talma ordered things she wants to cook, and Talma gave him a response, and he later apologized to her. Victory is massaging Sultana's leg in the main lounge. And housemates queue up for bread. Victory is in the kitchen giving housemates bread. Yeah. So they line up. I think he gave them 4-4. Yes. And he said he wants to remain bread for the other regime because he meant bread. And housemates are really complaining as they eat about people hoarding food. They brought some amount of refill milk sharp, and some housemates stole it or finished it at a go. Some were complaining how people carelessly drink cereals anyhow, and some are so wasteful with cheese. Sultana and Jiji are together. So Sultana tells Jiji how Doris always tells her she should learn to do things on her own. Imisi is seen sitting alone outside. She's a loner. Gigi, Jasmine, tells Jason that she misses his regime. So Ibi Fubara is with Big Soso and Ivata. She tells them how embarrassing some housemates are hoarding food. Even Sabrina talks about how some housemates are stealing and hoarding apples. Like she even said head of house was sharing apples for some people, and somebody said no, he has access in his condo. Jason said no, you cannot bring anything from your condo. And Sabrina mentioned some names. I think she mentioned head of house. She mentioned some names of people that have been eating apple, that there's no apple in the house, yet those hoarding, you see them eating apples. She said it's very unfair. So a brief is given to Victory, and Victory gathers all the housemates and he reads the brief, still on fitness check. So Biggie gave them a counter that they must achieve 3,000 steps between Saturday or Sunday. Yes, and Victory is to oversee the process. So his assistant or his guest, Joanna, was wearing the band for housemates. And Victory is going to be checking the time each housemate have attained, and is going to record the steps each housemate have. So Big Brother said housemates gather in the main lounge immediately. And I was furious that is it going to be strike? Are they going to play a video? Is there something dramatic that is going to happen? I've had to go to Twitter. Many people too were saying his strike is this, is that. Okay. I calmed down and waited for the suspense, obviously. So the door was opened and the ninjas came in. They came in with a box. Apparently, is a ballot voting. So that period was for voting most influential housemates. Now, who are they going to vote for most influential housemates? And there are certain criteria they are going to use to vote and give housemates scores. I think at the end of the day, they are going to collect and pick the most influential housemate. Now, Biggie has since he separated these housemates. Some were sitting in the main lounge. HOH obviously sat on a seat. Now, for people shouting, Faith, 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 Faith deserves this title. This title has criteria. They said a housemate that did the most in wager tax. Yes, Biggie acknowledged that Faith's work was brilliant. Biggie acknowledged Damboski's effort. Biggie acknowledged Tracy's effort. But if we look from throughout the week that they gave these housemates their work, we've been seeing so many housemates that have had sleepless nights, working tired, working day and night for their way jam. Now, another criteria Biggie said housemates that did the most in general chores. There are so many. Now, RuPaul has been doing kitchen. That's the general tax. There are so many. Now, another criteria is did the most in house chores. It's tricky. Competitive housemates. Oh my God. Salma was competitive, Jason was competitive, Victory was competitive to win HOH. See, they choke. And he said the one that kept the house entertaining and did the most throughout workout sessions. It's a lot. Who win this title? I have no guess, honestly. Because I don't watch their workout sections. I no go lie. Missy was forced to finish. Okay. And Zita went to meet Victory while people were feeling that she didn't understand something, and he explained to her. Another housemate met him. So before they even started, the ninjas gave Victory paper and pen, which he distributed to the housemate. Now, when they finished the voting process, the housemates went to meet a particular ninja that was holding a box. This ninja opened the box, and when you are done, you just keep your paper inside the box, and you're going to keep your pen too inside the box. Now, it was time up because it's a timed activity. Some housemates were still feeling, and head of house went to collect their sheets, gave the ninjas, and the ninjas left. And this same Saturday, Biggie opened the saloon, and some housemates made use of the saloon. Midday, Day Day, Ibi Fubara, and Joanna, they are playing this kind of funny game. I think running because of the timer, because it reads. Playing this silly game with some housemates. They'll go and whisper something in the housemate's ear, like something crazy. More like a flirty talk or a daring conversation. Yes. So, Jason, Sultana, and Jiji, they are out together, and Gigi tells them how Tanari has been sleeping on her bed. Sultana tells those two that Doris should play her own game and leave her alone. Yes. And she also tells Gigi and Jason that her and Faith, they actually communicate, they talk when nobody is watching, but they do not want the house to know. She was like, this house are narratives. And Faith have been talking, and Sultana said Doris has been lying about some things against Faith, but her and Faith, they do converse. So she said Imisi fingers herself to Faith. Like that is so vile. Sultana, you are somebody that said on stage you are not going to gossip, but that is gossip. Even if you want to say such a thing in front of Jason, even Isabella that people find to be bitchy, Isabella doesn't go about gossiping anyhow about people like that. So she said Faith is afraid of Imisi and Doris because they tried to touch him when having a conversation with him. And Doris, whenever she hears anything negative that will hurt Kola, she will take it to Kola. Kola and Doris, they are arguing again. Doris said it was Sultana that told her that these girls were gossiping about him and laughing when they said cho cho cho, yeah. And he was like, Sultana told me to. Kola laid Dede's bed, and Kola is angry that Jason came to meet him, that Doris told him that Kola laid the bed for Dede, and that was why two of them were arguing. Danari tells Jiji that everybody has clocked Sultana moving close to victory, them doing stuffs together. He also tells her that he saw Kola and Doris arguing. He tried to stay near the door, but Kola clocked and caught him. So Gigi tells Danari what she heard, that Doris is having this energy of, if I can't have him, I'm going to make life a living hell for him. And saying things out of exaggerating things. Sultana is with Kola and Doris. And Kola said Jason is just trying to play a game. He wants to clip every wing of me. Kola meets Jason, and Kola tells Jason that he shouldn't be yarning Doris some stuff. You know, this babe liked me. So Doris comes to meet Dede, and she tells Dede, I see you and your people, you and me day talking, that I walked this door alone and I have the right, if I want to change the people I am talking to. Tells Dede that at first, Kola did not really tell her that, oh, I like Dede. And she was the one that encouraged Jason and Kola to talk to you, Dede, if they liked you and people feel I hate you, I'm sure people will not think we're going to ever have a sit down. Dede was just shocked, like, this babe come and talk to me. So Isabella tells Imisi that somebody told her Talma and Kaikumi they flirt. And Imisi was like, this Talma at her old age. Isabella said, this Talma, her face no even fine. Imisi told Isabella that Kaikumi had to sleep with Ruboy, share bed with Ruboy. Kola tells Bright that he had a word with Jason, and he was like, I know you don't like this Jason of a guy. And he was like, yeah. So thank you guys. This is the end of the video. See you on the very next.